Berks County. My name is James Rodriguez. I'm from the Kutztown University Small Business Development Center, and you're watching Success Connection. We've got a really fun program for you today. In the first half, we're going to be talking with Smartz Studios. It is located in the Jumpstart Incubator downtown. They're doing some really cool stuff with some mobile applications. So we're going to move over and have a conversation now with two really great entrepreneurs. So please welcome to the program. We have Paula Calvo from Smartz Studios, and we have her brother-in-law, Al Martinez.
How you doing? Thank you.
Very well, thank you. So let's get started talking to you. Can you give me a little bit about your backgrounds? You have a company now, and you're doing mobile applications. But
Yes.
How did you get into this?
I have a background as a graphic artist, and currently I'm a faculty at the Art Institute of Philadelphia and the Philadelphia University. My brother, he has a background as software engineer,
Yes.
and my sister-in-law Paula has a background as in the administrative area of things. And so we just basically took all of our combined skills and we came together and we came up with an idea for an application using his engineer skills and my artistic skills.
Very good. So can you tell me a little bit about the company?
Sure.
What is it that you do exactly?
Okay, right now Smartz Studios is creating a cultural content for kids between 4 and 7 years old to teach them about cultural things like food, like music, like typical dresses, by apps, cartoons, comics, and tips.
I think that's great.
The concept behind it was that there's a lot of people who come from other countries, and they have their own culture, and then they have kids that are born in this country, but there's a little bit of disconnect between the culture that their parents have and the ones that they're being raised with. And
Sure.
So the idea behind the app is for parents to be able to bring that culture to their kids in a fun, educational way.
I want to talk about a little thing about my kid. I have
Sure.
a
Go
5
ahead.
years old kid, and when the first version was ready in our iPad, I show my kid and say, play. And he say, Mom, what is this? And I say, oh my God, this is a Colombian instrument. And I told all about my culture, and he was very, very interested. I thought this is really, really a great way to teach my kid about the heritage, my important things.
Sure. So we're taking 21st century technology, really. The avant-garde, right? We've got our smartphones, we've got our iPads, we've got our Android devices, and we're using them to teach about where we come from and your heritage. I think that's great. Why don't we take a real quick look at that application so that those of us watching can see what we're talking about.
Of course.
Very good. So, could you two talk a little bit about this?
Well, we have a main character in application. His name is Paula. Okay, and the idea is that he's a very curious kid who I guess comes from. I guess he's being raised in the United States, but he comes from parents who have different backgrounds.
Okay.
And he has a lot of curiosity about different cultures and music and instruments.
Yeah.
So the idea is that in the app, he's able to experience a bunch of different things. And this one is specifically about Colombian culture. In fact, the word Thai, it comes from the Chibcha language, which is native from Colombia. It means song. Okay. And so he's able to experience different costumes that are, from the Colombian region, very specific foods that are from Colombia, the educational part of this is that you can see that the work's being written out in the space. Even if the parent's not very familiar about it, maybe has just heard about it or has been there but doesn't know about the importance of it, the parents area would actually give them a really nice introduction they can give to the kid about it. And and eventually we're also going to have links to our website where we can give them a more in-depth look into that type of things as well. So educating the kids through something that looks very fun, but at the same time very educational. At the same time, creating something that's a little bit of bonding time between kids and parents.
Sure, I think it's a really great idea. So,
Thank you.
for people out there who might be interested in getting an app like this, getting your app, do you have an idea of when it will be available? You're working on it now.
Well, it's going to be available this spring.
Okay.
But more details about the release date, they're going to appear on our Facebook and on our webpage. Our webpage is www.smartzstudios.com. And, if you want any information about our app before it comes out, you can contact us at info@smartstudios.com. And we're going to have a light version that's going to be free if you just want to, try it out and see if you like it. And if you really like it, if you want the full content, there's going to be a full version for $1.99.
Very good. And for right now, you're offering it on Android, correct?
Yes.
What's next? Are you going to look at more cultures?
We definitely because again the target market is those it's kids whose parents have come from other countries, and maybe parents want to have some sort of medium for them to share the culture that they were brought up with. So there's definitely more cultures coming. We're just starting with the Colombian one, and depending on the interest, we're gonna see what cultures we visit next.
Yes,
That's great.
The Colombian culture is because we are Colombian, and this is the culture that we really know.
Yes.
Of course. I think you had mentioned for a follow-up one, maybe doing Mexican culture, correct?
Yes, we are thinking in Mexican, American culture, whatever you want.
And it might not stop just in Latino culture, but we might actually look into European cultures and stuff like that as well. So the options are limitless as far as the type of content that we can create.
Well, I think it's a really cool idea. It's a really cool application. What do you want to do with Smartz Studio? Where is it in a few years?
Our goal is to become a company recognized as a creator of cultural content by apps, cartoons, comics, and tips.
Great.
This is basically what we want.
We want to take the company as far as we can take it, and spread culture and education and fun as much as we can. So that's our primary goal.
Well, it's a lot of fun to see something like this happening in Reading. So I just wanted to say that Paula was in the business skills for Latino entrepreneurs class that we do. That's coming up soon. So anybody out there who has an idea for an application or a restaurant or something else that's really cool, you should come in and come to those information sessions on March 12th at 6 p.m. at the Berks County Community Foundation. So thank you two for being with us. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back and speaking with a representative from National Pen.